Don't mind the clothes in the back. I'm waiting for the big washer to be free so I can go put these sheets to wash. So mind your business. Do not pay attention to the background. But his reaction to the miscarriage was, well, I'm not surprised, because every time we get into a real big fight like that, you end up being pregnant anyways. And then he asked me, like, how did I feel about it? And I was honest, like, I was like, well, I didn't have money to get rid of it, so, you know, it is what it is. It was not meant to be. I can't remember what he said after that, but I think I think he said, like, I hurt his feelings by the way I said that. The way I said it so nonchalant, like, you know, having his child was like bad or something like that. And I stay silent, because at the end of the day, like, it just don't work. And so we get to that point where we're on good terms, and I'm starting to, you know, apply for jobs in Tampa, because at this point, like, I'm ready to go back. Because like I said, like, Nixon was doing things to Jolene so that way she wouldn't give up trucking. And like I said, the things that I was seeing and noticing, I was like, yeah, I can't be here for another couple of months, because it's not, that's just, yeah, I just couldn't be up there. I mean, I appreciate it. I never took it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the whole time we were down there, it wasn't bad. We had fun. We did family activities. It was just the way I would see the girls acting towards Jolene's daughter. And then, you know, cause they only tried my son like twice, cause they seen I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm gonna verify whatever y'all trying to say that my son did. It was one incident where the teacher, like, this is the petty shit that I'm talking about, they would do when he was going to school there. So the teacher ended up, like, scratching out something and then putting that he was good that day. So it was the oldest and I think the third oldest or whatever. They run up to me and show me his book. They was like, oh, look at what your son did. Look. He tried to erase that out of his book so you wouldn't see it. And my son's standing there. He's like, no, I did it. I didn't do that. So, you know, these kids nowadays, they don't write in cursive. They don't understand in cursive. So I wrote in cursive to his teacher just to see if she did it or he did it. And when the teacher wrote me back, she put a smile because she understood what I was doing. She was like, no, it was her mistake. She the one who did it, not him. And then the second incident happened where me and Jolene was in the room. And we're talking. And then they run in the room. They're like, oh, Jolene's daughter and your son is spitting on each other. So I call him in there. I'm like, what? Jolene wails on her daughter. Wails on her. And then before, like, I'm not gonna do that. So I said, what are y'all doing? Like that. And I think they were doing raspberries on each other, but the other girls were saying that they were spitting on them. And I was like, that's not spitting. I mean, raspberries is still like, it's still spit, but yet they ran in there making it seem like they were literally chewing on each other. And I'm like, Not in that sense, because I know Haktu now is like, did y'all use that all in a different meaning? But I explained to him, please don't do that to anybody. Like, if y'all gonna, you know, spit on somebody, that's very disgusting. And, you know, spitting on somebody is very disrespectful. So then afterwards, I think Jolene ended up feeling bad, because instead of like just questioning her daughter, she went in on her daughter. And I'm like, and I seen that they did that on purpose. That's what I didn't like. But they knew not to try me like that again, because I don't play like that. Once I see you doing little tactics like that, I'm not gonna engage kids. I'm not engaging children. And then the whole thing with Nixon and Jolene's situation, it was just like, yeah, like I just hated how he treated her and how she would fall for the manipulation he would do. Like, and then it was like, sometimes she could stand on her and then she would just eventually just give up and break down. And it was just so sad to see that. So as I'm, you know, applying for, and I'm getting these interviews, but I'm not getting the jobs. And I'm going to my best friend's house to chill, then to go back and forth. But sometimes I would end up, like some of the weekends, I was bringing the kids up there too, so they could see their dad. Because mind you, like I said, my second oldest daughter kept asking for her father. So I wanted him to see them. And also, we were seeing each other anyway, so it didn't matter. So the couple of times that I do go up there for the job interviews, I end up seeing him. And this is how I figured out, like, how he was able to cheat on me, bring other females to my house. Because then he started saying, instead of, like, because we was going to his homeboy's house when we would see each other and, you know, have, do what adults do. And I know it's like, you constantly keep going back. Like I said, mentally, he's the father of, at this point, it was four kids. No, it was 3 kids. Yeah. At this point, it's 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And I have a total of 5. I have a total of 5. And I'm thinking, like, maybe he's gonna get it together, but then to find out how now Cece's pregnant, like, I just came to the conclusion, like, yeah, we're just gonna be co-parents. But like I said, I'm the type of person, I don't sleep around. So if I'm already having relations with you, you'll be the only person I have relations with for the time I decide to stop messing with you. So I think it was twice or 3 times that a couple of times when I would go up there for the interview, we would end up, you know, doing adult things. And then he started like, why don't you come here? And I said, come here where?